Good evening. How are you doing today? My name is Alito Johnson, the uncle of Future Lady. So today I want to talk about Christianity. So many people do say that they have difficulties in fulfilling their duties as Christians, but I want to say that Christianity shouldn't be a problem. Living a Christian life shouldn't be a problem. There are sometimes that it may not be easy, but I think the reason why it's not easy is because you are not doing it well. If you say that we love something, we should actually show up for that thing. If you know you love God, you should actually try your possible best to please Him at all times. Let me set an example. Let me say that, okay, you have to wake up early in the morning, make your coffee, that's your morning routine, and prepare breakfast, and try to get your clothes ready to go out, to go to your workplaces, maybe as a single person. And okay, maybe you have a family of your own. You make sure that the breakfast is set, their clothes for the day is set. Let me see, your children, you have to get them ready for school and all of that, and you as well, you have to make sure you're ready to actually go to your workplace, or go to your business place, anyone out of the two. This all these shows that you're responsible. You're trying to show off for your loved ones. You have responsibilities to actually perform. You have things that you need to do as a human being, as someone. So this is relating to a Christian life. If you know that you love God, no matter how uneasy it might be, it is not impossible. It is not so difficult to actually please God. When you please God, you see that you find ease in doing it. When you actually love God, when you love something, you find ease in doing it. But when you seem that you find it so difficult to do, it's as if you're not actually doing it well. That means you're not doing it well. That's why you find it difficult in doing this thing. You showing up every day for someone, have to wake up so early to cater for yourself, cater for your family. That does not mean you don't love to sleep. That does not mean you don't like sleeping. But it shows that you are responsible. Yes, you have something that you have to show up for. It just feels that if you don't show up for those things you love, the consequences behind it. Imagine you don't show up for those people you love, you don't show up for your business. The business might fall down. You're not consistent. It might go down into the pit. If you don't show up for your family, you might realize that they are lacking the love that you show for them. What if the love that you show them is what that is keeping them moving, and you not stop on the way? What will happen to them? But that does not mean that if you are not doing your duties as a child of God, you cannot be replaced. Mm-mm. God is God, so it should act like God. But for you to be given the privilege to be a son of God and a daughter of God, you should know that you have to make time for God, make time for the things of the kingdom, so that the kingdom can be in progress, so that the kingdom can be advanced. The thing is that if you neglect your kingdom purpose, you will be replaced. Do not say that, oh, God cannot replace you. Look at the life of Saul. God picked him out and anointed him to be king over Israel. What did he do at the end? He disobeyed God, and God turned his back against him. And God replaced him with David, someone that he know that is capable and is ready to serve, someone that he know that you can trust, someone that you know that he cannot disobey me anytime. So no matter if God love you, no matter how God love you, if you disobey him, he's telling you to do something and you disobey him, he can quickly change you. He have many sons and daughters that he can use for his kingdom. So if you are not ready, don't say that, oh, God will wait for you. Time is going. Time is not outside again. It is right now that we need to start. You need to do something. Do not be slow in doing what you are meant to do right now. Start now. Don't wait for tomorrow. As Christians, we have a whole lot of responsibilities. What we need to do is just to identify them. We are created for a purpose, Identify that purpose. What are the things you need to make that purpose come into manifestation? And that manifestation, what are the lives that is going to be imparted? And how is God going to be glorified through that? That should be our primary assignment. That should be whatever we have to think about. There is Bible study, turn up. Because all these things are going to help us grow spiritually. So I wrote something down here, so I would like to read them to you. Be available to promote and expand the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven. That's why we are on earth. We are not on earth to showcase our beauty alone. Even a mannequin that is molded, that it looks as if it's lifeless, it has a purpose on earth. We are on earth for a purpose, so we need to identify it. Let me say for a mannequin now is molded so that you can advertise your product. You advertise a cloth on it. You just place the cloth on it so that everybody that wants to buy that design on the clothes can get it. And when they get that design of the clothes, they wear it. And when they wear it, they look good. So that is the purpose of the mannequin. So there's a reason why you're on earth. Do you know the reason why you're on earth? Have you identified your purpose? What are the things so that those purposes can come into manifestation? And at the end, God will be glorified. See, why do you want to neglect our responsibility? Can you ask God now to give you something and be like, oh, I know I'm God. I know you are asking me this because you know I am God and I can do it. And it was like, oh, I want to show you my power. I'll not give it to you. Go and live for it somewhere else. He will not. He knows that he's responsible for our needs. So he has to just cater for our needs. But sometimes when you ask him for something and he's not giving it to us, it's not because he's not hearing. It's just maybe it's not the right time for God to give it that thing. So he's waiting for the perfect time to give it to you. So God is always responsible for us. So we should be responsible for our activities here. For everything that he has given unto us. We have to be responsible. We have to just be responsible. So I cautioned myself. I'd make sure that anytime I want to pray, anytime I want to study my Bible, I don't get distracted. It shows that I know what I'm doing. It shows that I really want to be close to God. I really want to be close to God. We should actually crave for that fellowship with God. Crave for it. It's for our own benefit. It's for our own good. We actually getting closer to God is not, let me say, to glorify God at the end. Many souls will be won through us to the kingdom. But that does not mean if we worship God, God will be more powerful or he will be more God. No, it's just for our own benefit. It's for us to actually live a peaceful life, live a glorious life that he has called us to, for. When Jesus Christ came to the world to die for us, it was not easy. For someone to just say, oh, I want to die for these people. The thing that he did not commit. He came to God to die for us. He said, I'll go for these people. I will die for them. He was spat on. He was insulted. He was denied. He asked for water. They gave him a bitter water to drink. He was battered, beaten, just because he wants us to be clean and he wants us to live whole again. So that, he died for us so that we can be on the same standard with him in heaven. So that the things that he do, we'll be able to do them. He died for us. So why is it difficult? And he did all this in human form. So why is it difficult for us to just study our Bible without getting distracted? Read our Bible, read spiritual books, pray to him, fast. Why is it difficult to do all those things? He did them with ease then. Why can't we not create our time for God? When they call programs in church, you always find excuses. You always say, oh, I have other things to do. I'm tired. I'm sick. If you are sick, who will heal you? Is it not God? If he doesn't want to heal you, nobody can. You are using those drugs. It's because God permitted those drugs to work in you. That's why you are okay again. If you say that, oh, that drug should not work, what will you want to do? You are making excuses for the one that is giving you life, for the one that is providing for you, for the one that is giving you second chances every time. You are making excuses. I pray it will not be too late for you to realize. Honor God. Nobody is perfect, yes. But when you keep on making excuses for the things that you don't do, it gives room to more excuses. Don't be too relaxed. Don't be too overwhelmed. Just try to show up. Just try to show up. No pressure. Do everything. There is ease in serving God. God is not asking you to be the head of a cow or a head of a donkey just to sacrifice to Him. He just wants our relationship. He wants us to be devoted to Him. He wants us to be loyal. No, God should not be a plan B. It should not be a second option. You should always create time for God. You should always create time for God. It should not be someone that you say, oh, I'll do my own, then I'll do his later. No. It should be the one that you first please for your own personal pleasures. Honor God. Dear brother, we've come to the end of today's show. We hope you learned a lot from today's topic. We will be meeting you here next Friday by 8 p.m. Please do not forget to share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. God bless you as it is so. Bye for now.